Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more This War of Mine. We committed our first set of murders last video, which is having some negative effects for us. Roman, at least that we saw in the last video, was angry, but it appears that reloading the game has at least reset that, so Roman has not been a threat to us tonight, but gives you some idea of how dangerous he can become if we're not careful. I'm probably going to have to use him now to... oh boy, I don't know. You go ahead and upgrade some stuff. Bruno, why don't you eat a bit of canned food? This might actually help prevent you from going to very hungry next time, which would be quite nice. Do we want to improve the workshop now, or do we want to improve the metal workshop? That's a good question, actually. Both would be pretty viable for us, I suppose. We can only afford to do just one of them, though. I suppose we go ahead and upgrade the regular workshop for now. That's probably going to be the most important. We don't necessarily need to fix up the gun. We do have a broken pistol. Don't need to fix that right now. And we don't need the hatchet right now either, since we have a knife, and Roman is able to defend. Bruno's not sad anymore. That's good, I suppose. I think he's going to go ahead and smoke a cigarette. We did get some, right? Yeah, we have 3 left. I wish you could tell them when they're allowed to smoke a cigarette, but no. Just like with coffee, if there are cigarettes, there's a very good chance that they decide to start smoking them, whether you want them to or not. Okay, what else can we build here? Well, we could build an armchair, and that's actually a pretty good thing for us right now. In fact, it might actually be necessary. Which sounds counterintuitive. Why use up the resources on this? But here's the thing. If we don't make these guys happier, we're going to have a hard time playing as Ruthless Renegades. Happiness is absolutely crucial, and to that extent, getting an armchair and letting them read a book there could be very good. So we're going to go ahead and place one, let's say, down here in the basement. That should be okay. Best I can do for the time being. Best I can do. Bruno seems to have actually had the restraint not to just start smoking all of our cigarettes so far. I would say that I'm rather impressed with you, actually. Well done, Bruno. Well done indeed. Arica still sad. Roman still sad. It's a bit of a problem now, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. At least we have a little bit more moonshine ready to go. So if Franko does come by today, we're prepared to spend some time with him. Roman, why don't you come and take a look and see what else we may want to build, just so I can, like, take inventory and figure out what I need next trip. More parts, I think, if we want to upgrade the metal workshop, certainly. Let's see, don't need a stove. Herbal workshop, not helpful right now. Rainwater collector is something we absolutely will need eventually. Good way to get some water. I think we're okay at the moment. Small trap for animals. If we can get an abundance of parts, this is incredibly useful. Good way to get a lot of food. We can also start boarding some things up, but again, I'm not especially worried about being attacked right now, not with Roman as a guard. Roman is a fantastic guard. Let's take a look at the radio instead. See if there's anything newsworthy. Well, most animals have disappeared from the streets. That's apparently news. Good stroll. Warm weather. More shortages. Just go ahead and turn on the music for the time being. Could really use some more vegetables, to be honest. Vegetables would be very good for us right now. I may actually want to feed Roman again, just to try and make sure he doesn't stay sad. I was going to give it to Arica, but I really cannot risk Roman losing his temper. That would be very, very dangerous, I think. Yeah. Go ahead and do that for the time being. Alright, so Franko's not coming by today, which means he certainly will be coming by tomorrow. Let's have Roman go to sleep. Arica, I think you're going to have to be fine for the time being, and if I can't find any more vegetables, and I know that there aren't any, we're going to have to cook some meals the old-fashioned way. How much water do we have? 14. That's enough to get me by for now. We do not have any fuel, but if I can get some more parts and building materials, enough to upgrade the metal workshop, I can build the hatchet. Then I can chop down the extra furniture here and get some easy lumber and fuel. That would be quite good, right? How much do we need? Let's go ahead and look at this. I mean, I know Franko's coming by tomorrow, so we should be okay, but even so. Alright, so we need 12 more components, 5 more wood, and another stack of parts. That's completely doable. Absolutely doable. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and end the day. I think I will have Arica go back to the ruined villa yet again. It's worked out quite well for us thus far. We'll have Roman guard. Everyone is sad. Not good. I mean, I chose this team specifically because I wanted to have a bunch of sociopaths, but Oh well, that did not work out well, did it? Nope. We're bringing the lockpick because, as I said last video, we did forget about a cabinet down here that did need a crowbar or a lockpick. Well, now we have one, and the lockpick is consumable, so I know that we will not use up an inventory slot. So that's a pretty good way to do things, I think. It's also very quiet. That's something worth saving in the future if we want to rob people instead of kill them. Bullets and books. Okay. I wonder if there's some sort of a message hidden in there. Maybe. Maybe there is. Alright, Arica. Let's go ahead and dump this off with the rest, take inventory, and see what we need. It was 12 components, I think. 1, 2, 3. 5 wood. 1, 2, 3. Stack of parts. Okay, that's the minimum we needed. We could take some more weapon parts. Those are useful. I guess we'll take some more books. The more books you have, the happier people will be. Believe it or not. They like some diversity in their reading. I guess we'll go ahead and take the food. And we don't absolutely have to come here again in the future, but there's a lot of building materials, so I'm going to just try to make a mental note. Fertilizer, building materials, sugar, bullets, just kind of weaponry stuff. Alright. Alright, if we have to come back here, that's the kind of stuff that we will be able to expect. But that was a very short night. Because, you know, it's our 3rd time coming there. And we still have a lot to unload. It's going to take a long dang time, but that's what happens when you have only 10 inventory slot characters. Alright, Roman, please don't kill anybody tonight. Please, please, please. We found good stuff. Yay! Did anyone use any cigarettes? I hope you did. We were raided. None of us were wounded. And Roman is perfectly fine. Arica is very hungry. Everyone is still sad. Not good. Not good. Roman's story. I was at the front line since the got serious. My unit was always the first to go in and the last to get out. After I lost a quarter of my men, the elders decided we needed some R&R, rest and relaxation for those of you who don't know. That's how I wound up in Pogoren, where all was quiet. It was not to last. Arica, why don't you go ahead and take a little napsy? We need to be on guard. I'm afraid the bandits are just testing our defenses. Were you worried about food? Yes. Bruno, any story? No. You need to go ahead and cook up some more meals. We don't have any vegetables, unfortunately, which means we're going to have to be a little inefficient here. Oh, crap. We don't have enough. Ooh, this is not good. We actually can't afford to do that. Alright, well, the good news is Franko is coming by today, but I did want to upgrade this metal workshop, and we're not going to have a lot left. Maybe a little bit of lumber. Just a little bit. Let's go ahead and upgrade this metal workshop now, though. We'll do that first. Roman, do me a favor, buddy, and take a look at the radio. I mean, just look at it. Don't turn it on. I mean, I said the word look. I meant it. Just look at it. And we used up all of the cigarettes. Alright, I think Roman, when he was on guard, used up all of them. That sucks. Let's see. Good weather. Alright. Music. Animals. And shortages. No new information today. How are we looking here? We have a chair and an armchair. We have one bed. We could use more. Hard to get a good night's sleep on cold, hard concrete. Well, none of you have had to worry about that thus far, but okay. Radio, books. Good book helps them. Alright, so we have a reasonably good shelter right now. The breaches in the walls are of concern, obviously. Franko, you really need to come by today. I'm really hoping you do. And if you don't, we may be in a lot of trouble. Alright, Bruno. So, we could... Crap. We need more lumber to build a hatchet. Of course, the handle. Alright. Well, maybe we don't want to build anything for a little bit. I was going to use the wood to make some fuel. Actually, we have no choice. I have to get some food in Arica, right? Yeah. We should be able to trade for the rest of that, but let's go ahead and, I mean, we could burn books, but I don't feel like we're quite that desperate yet. Let's instead make some basic fuel so I can make a meal so I can feed Arica, because she is very hungry, and we definitely don't want to keep her hungry for a very long time. That could be a problem. Franko? No sign of Franko yet. Alright, make that meal. It's not as efficient as making 2, but we don't have any vegetables, so it's not really an option no matter what we do. Alright. I guess you could go ahead and make a little bit more moonshine. This smoke is what I need. You have a cigarette? What do you mean? You took the cigarettes! How dare you, sir? We don't have any more fuel. I can't make more moonshine. Never mind. Alright, well, he's going to go downstairs and read a book, and frankly, that's fine with me. By all means, please sit smoke a cigarette, listen to some punk rock, and read a book. Calm down, sir. Calm the heck down. Yep, he's doing his thing. Alright. Franko, please. Please tell me you're coming by today, because we're in trouble without you, buddy. Oh, God. I'm not sure he's coming. It's 10:40, and he's not here. I don't think he's coming. If they're not here by 11 a.m., it's pretty much a guarantee nobody's coming by. Well, drat. That is a bit of a problem now, ain't it? Yes. Why, yes it is. I don't think I can even build any saw blades, to be honest. Let's have Arica just eat something. Roman, I think you've had your smoke break. Go ahead and take a nap. To keep you well rested for tonight. Alright, can we build a saw blade? I mean, if we can build a saw blade, I'll go back to the Ghost Villa and open that place up. No, we need components for this. I don't have enough of anything. We could upgrade the pistol, but I would need 5 weapon parts to make the hatchet, and that's a higher priority for me. Wow, this is proving to be a little problematic for me now, ain't it? Alright, let's go ahead and end the day then. I think we're probably going to go to the Shelled School today. Should be relatively safe. I don't think that I need anything else. I mean, I know that there's a lot of rubble piles, but we shouldn't have any problem digging through it on our own, I think. I don't really want to go to the small apartment building right now. I'm not going to kill anybody there, I think. That kind of worked out badly for us. If I do go to the small apartment building, it's going to be to steal from them. But we're not going to do that right now instead, no. An optional shovel would be good, but we're going to go to the Shelled School. This place should be safe. I really can't afford to take too many risks right now. And I don't need to go back to either of these places, at least for the time being. Alright. Let's use Arica. See if we can find anything useful. I can't recall if I need a crowbar. I think we do. Actually, I think we need a saw blade, don't we? Under normal circumstances, yes. I know there's a classroom down below. We don't have a saw blade. We'll have to come back here later with it. But a crowbar for now is the bare minimum, I think. Alright. Let's go ahead and dig our way through. Some stuff up here, more piles. No reason to clear these 2 out. Just clear the one up top. And we should be more or less okay. I'm going to go ahead and start with that, since that's the most time-consuming part of this. And then we'll probably go down here where all the hobos live. Do I want to steal from them? I haven't decided that yet. Maybe, maybe not. I guess we'll have to find out. Well, we had to waste a couple of hours on this pile. A shovel is definitely faster, but is it worth the resources? I would say no. At least not at this point when everything is so scarce. Anyway, I know I'm walking by a bunch of piles over here, but for now, let's go ahead and rush to the far end of the map, because I know where that some of the best stuff is going to be. Let's see, I guess we can go ahead and open this. Not that I think it matters too much. With both of these rubble piles here, we're never going to go through this hallway, but we'll have to go down this ladder. So yeah, I guess we do have to do this. Okay. Down we go. Yoink. There's the gated door, barred door. Need to bring a saw blade back here later. Let's see. The homeless are very upset as we run around smashing open doors. It tends to scare them. I can't recall. There is, yes, you can steal stuff here, but we'd have to bring some saw blades for that. So 2 saw blades in the future is something we'll absolutely need. Let's start down here. We could steal from this guy, but I'm pretty sure with him right there, that might attract some unwanted attention. It might be something we do later, but not right now. Alright, here's the note that alerts us to a stash behind the fridge. So a new thing should have popped up right here. That should have some alcohol and some food, I think. Let's use our crowbar. We'll open this thing up first. What am I looking for here? That's a good question. Could get some more building supplies. We really do need that. But if there's anything very useful to trade, now's the time. Because if Franko didn't come today, then he certainly will come by day 7. Parts and electrical components. Alright. Medicine cabinet. Surprisingly, none of the hobos have opened this place up. Good lord. Look at that. Now that's a treasure trove right there of trading materials. That's amazing. Can definitely use some of that. Alright, let's see. A bunch of building materials. It's alright. I mean, we need it, don't get me wrong. Very much, but hoping for something really flashy, you know? Finding like a shotgun in the fridge would be incredibly helpful right now. But obviously we're not going to get that. That's way too much to hope for. And who stores a shotgun in the fridge? Perhaps a moron who thinks that shotguns are perishable. I have no idea. I'm just making all this up on the spot. Sue me. What am I going to do? Alright. I really am curious what's in this pile under your bed. I'm wondering if there's a way to distract him that I don't know about. Is there a way to distract the hobos? Or do I have to fight them? Close the doors, stab them both. Little stabby-stabby action. But what if there's nothing useful down there? Then it was a total waste of my time and I'm making people sad. Yeah, again, this is why you can't afford to play as a psychopath. It's just too risky. No one's that heartless in this game, it turns out. Not quite. Definitely curious about what's in here, though. Somehow I imagine this is useful. Why it's considered theft, I don't know. And yet it is. I don't think we have a lot of time left to keep scavenging our way through here, so let's see what's in the fridge. What do we put in here? This is going to be our big stockpile. We'll take some trade goods, anything valuable. We'll definitely want to take our crowbar back as well. So bandages, medicine. Books, I suppose, moonshine. More water. The more water we have, the more we can delay getting a rainwater collector. That said, parts are useful. We do need that. Let's take a couple lumber. And, wow, it just disappeared there. And let's take some components. I do think we need to keep on those building materials. I hate to keep getting these books, but again, I'm really concerned. Very, very concerned that if Roman gets abusive, we're going to have a problem. We don't have a lot of time left, though, so let's go ahead and end this night. We'll just run off the map. 2 saw blades in the future. I will definitely steal whatever is in there. I've never done that before. I'm curious. Could be very valuable. Oops, nope, nope, nope. You can't go through the rubble, Arica. Although if that was her special ability, she could climb over rubble piles, that would be very useful. If you have a hidden talent that you haven't told me about... Ah, no, stay up... She hasn't figured out that she can't go this way yet, apparently. She's got a lot of street smarts, but apparently not a lot of physics smarts. Anyway. No, if you have a hidden talent, though, Arica, now would be the time to let me know. I'm just saying. No? Okay. Alright, run to the exit. It's still not time to end this video as far as I'm concerned. It's a little bit early, so we'll sneak in one more night. Can I get some saw blades? We definitely can now. Especially if Franko does come by today. Day 7. Alright, we're 1 week in. 1 out of, like, 5. It's going pretty well so far, I suppose, as long as no one, you know, dies. Alright, the night was calm, we have a lot of trading materials. That's excellent. Arica, go ahead and take a nap. Nobody is very hungry right now, which is quite fortunate for me. Let me have you go take a sit. Bruno's not sad anymore. Alright. So Roman's the one who was feeling especially traumatized by his, murderous actions. But Bruno? Nah, Bruno doesn't care. As I've said in the past, I think Bruno's a little bit of a jerk. Yeah, let's go ahead and build those saw blades before I forget. Because some of you might know, in the past series, it was kind of a running gag that, well, I would forget my saw blades every freaking time. I say gag, I wasn't doing it on purpose. I was legitimately forgetting every single time, but we got it eventually. I mean, we did very well in that series, I think. Playing as the good guys worked out to our advantage. But 2 saw blades. Good. So Arica should be able to go back to the shelled school tonight, honestly. We can find out what's in there. As long as the hobos don't attack us, I think we'll be okay. Could build the pistol, but I'd rather save these weapon parts. I don't have any more components. Gotta save at least 5 for the hatchet. That is non-negotiable. That's an absolute necessity. Nothing else that we're able to build right now, though. We're gonna have to wait. We'll have to wait until Franko, there he is, comes by. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Don't mind me, Franko. I love you. You're a very useful man. You're not the devil. I'm just playing at your expense, man. Play on words. Don't get upset. Vegetables would be quite nice. We know we're gonna have to cook some food tomorrow. I'm not sure it's something we want to do right now. I guess we'll start with the moonshine. Oh, not all 3. Start with the moonshine. That's the most expendable stuff. I guess we just go ahead and grab first some components. Wow. Moonshine apparently is going up in value because now we're able to get 13 components instead of 12. Good. Let's keep doing that then. That's what I like to hear. Okay. 13 more. Good. We'll trade away this. Grab some lumber. Can I get another component? Absolutely I can. Alright. 8 wood and 1 component for 1 moonshine. Not a bad deal. Okay, now we're out of those obvious trading goods. Now we have to trade away something valuable. I guess we'll start with one of these prescription pills. Theoretically, we shouldn't need this stuff anytime soon, right? And he'll also give us a lot for this. A lot. I guess we'll start with the parts. I would really like to get a bunch of those so I can get some rat traps kind of early on. Also a vegetable. Oh, he'll give me that too. Yes, that's good. He has no cigarettes today. Alright, well, no cigarettes for us, I guess. I guess we'll take a bit more lumber. Nope, that's too much. How about a component? No, alright. Not a bad deal right there. 7 parts, some vegetables, very useful. Go ahead and do that, and now I'll trade away some herbal meds. Let's say the weapon parts, the water. A couple more components. How about some lumber? Yeah, we can do that. Nope, that's too much. Alright. We're more or less emptying this guy out, actually. I would love to get the fuel as well, but we don't absolutely need it. Don't need the bullets right now. That'll be useful later, certainly. Is it worth making another trade with him? I'm kind of inclined to say no. I mean, I'd love to get every bit of wood and components possible, though. I suppose I could try trading away the herbs. You could do that, right? Yeah. Oh, there we go. We don't need the herbs for a long time. Okay. I mean, this gets me what I need. That'll be fine with me. Alright, deal. Goodbye, sir. It was good seeing you. I'm gonna go ahead and close that door. Always close the door behind you, kids. This is to make sure that nobody comes up and murders you. Not to put the fear of God into you too much, but I'm just saying. Safety first. It's the most important thing. Alright, let's go ahead and build up that hatchet. I know we want this. We'll be able to use this to break down some stuff, get more lumber, get more fuel. It'll save me a lot of effort in the future. That was actually a really solid haul. Definitely taking over the ruined villa and getting all those extra bandages and prescription meds and stuff has worked out remarkably well for me. As long as the sadness goes away, as long as we don't do anything too wicked, we'll be okay. We'll make it. We'll make it. Bruno, go ahead and start chopping things down. Roman, yep, you can go ahead and take a sleep. Arica is wondering where her cigarettes went. Well, I mean, I think that should be already kind of obvious, but okay. Bruno, open up this pile. No reason to keep this furniture here. It serves absolutely no purpose, and in the meantime, we got some extra wood and some fuel. Let's go ahead and chop that down. Arica's doing her thing as well. Hatchets, very, very useful. Get those extra materials, incredibly useful in the winter when you need more fuel. And also counts as a weapon to defend yourself. So if you don't have a knife, like we did, then that is something you can do, and, well, it's incredibly useful. Roman, I think I told you to go to bed, didn't I? Pretty darn sure I did, Roman. I can see why you joined the rebels. You're not very good at following orders. I think we can take down this wardrobe as well, can we? Yes. Alright, go ahead and break down that wardrobe. Got a lot more wood coming through. That's good. Look at that. Excellent. Excellent. Super helpful. It's one of the reasons I typically focus on getting components in the early game, because I know I'm going to get a hatchet kind of early on. But we can use all this. Bruno. No, Arica. Arica, why don't you come down here? Bruno, I'm going to go ahead and have you make some meals since we're waiting. We don't have to eat it right now, but we can go ahead and start cooking. Let's see. We've got 20 fuel now. Excellent. Go ahead and use up that vegetable. Might as well. Arica, anything I want to build here? We could board things up. That would be the safest thing to do, but instead we could also get things like a rat trap. Rainwater collector, very useful. Herbal garden. If we're able to upgrade this pretty early on, we could start making some of our own vegetables, but I don't know about that. How much food do we have? We got a reasonable amount. The rainwater collector we definitely will need, but it also would be good to board things up. And now that we have a surplus of wood, 50 wood, that's a pretty important thing to do. Let's go ahead and start doing that first. I can't rely on having Roman to defend ourselves forever. You know what I mean? He's a bit of a liability. And also, the bandits get stronger as time goes on. We will build one rainwater collector, I think. Where can I place you? I can place you up here. I can place you here, I guess? Yeah, this will do fine. Go ahead and go up there. We'll have to make some water filters and stuff, but water, of course, is going to be very important for us as time goes on. Have to have that. Yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this night so I can work in one more scavenging trip before I end this video. They'll finish their jobs. There we go. That'll do. Alright. Roman, guard. Bruno, sleep. Arica, scavenge. We're going to go back to the Shelled School. This time I think we only need to bring along the 2 saw blades. That should be fine. And let's see what we can find, yes? Hopefully something good. I'm going to go ahead and, well, first I think I'm going to go ahead and open up this classroom. The door's boarded up. Yes, I'm aware of that. Thank you, Arica. We'll go ahead and open this up. There's usually some really valuable stuff in here. I found weapons. I found helmets. I found all sorts of useful things there in the past. Could you please... Frickin' Arica. That's right. Yes, you know how to open doors now. Well done. I can see how you lived on the streets for so long. Brilliant lady. Right there, tell you what. Alright. Yeah. 2 piles. Potentially some really solid stuff. Huh. You know, I always kind of assumed you had black hair, Arica, but apparently not. You're a blonde. Fascinating. It's not that it matters, but... Jewelry. You know, that's not what you usually expect to find in the classroom. But okay. I guess that's alright. Wow, that is the weakest haul I have ever seen out of this room. I almost always have gotten some really good stuff. I've gotten shotguns, I think. Helmets. Usually very nice stuff, but no. We got crap. Lots of crap. Mom, it's terrible. A girl I knew was shot today by a man called Sniper. I can't believe I won't see her again. She was such a kind girl. What did she do to this sniper? They turned off the electricity and the teacher said we'd have to stay in school a little while longer today. I don't know why. I want to see you and Dad already. At least they promised to bring you this letter. Will you come and take me home? Again, I have to marvel at this game and the way that it's able to establish such a very dark, you know, setting so effectively. It's just well done. All right, let's go ahead and close this door. I don't think the hobos are going to be a problem, but let's just make sure that we close those. We're going to saw our way through here. I do not know how people are going to react if I steal stuff. I don't know if they're going to react at all, but if they do, I think I need to be ready to make a quick getaway. Alright. Found it. What do we got? Anything good? 4 vegetables. That's pretty good. Private property. I don't mind stealing. There we go. I didn't recognize what that was, but now that I zoom in, yeah, it's a vegetable garden. Somebody had a private vegetable garden. Well, good. Good for me, honestly. I can close that. Nobody was here. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Let's take a look inside here. Anything good? More meds. I don't need the jewelry right now. We'll leave that behind. Definitely don't need the cigarettes. Parts could be helpful. Electrical components also quite good. Let's take some regular components. In fact, we need more of those than we do wood right now. Good thing we can carry a lot of them. I guess for now, let's take the electrical components. No. Yes. No. Take the water, I guess. I don't know. This is kind of a meager haul. I mean, the vegetables are incredibly good, don't get me wrong. Let's start working our way to the exit. We'll check all the other piles. We'll see if there's anything really good. I kind of don't think so, but I want to make sure. Let's see. Oh, another electrical component. That stacks pretty well. I mean, if we can get some more parts and electrical components, that's a good thing for us right now. Could definitely use more of those. Electrical components are very difficult to come by in this game. Parts. Excellent. Alright, one more electrical component, I think. If we can find that, we'll have to call it quits here. Very hard to come by, was what I was trying to say, but they also are very valuable. You need them for a lot of high end-game kind of upgrades for your workshops and stuff like that. Very, very helpful eventually. But it's not something we need absolutely now, so I don't know. Maybe it's not worth taking at the moment. It will be later. We could leave them behind. Just trying to think, is there something I would want to build that uses them? Not really, actually. No, there's another... There is another one. Alright. I think we leave it behind, we grab another stack of components, and we'll come back for that another time. 4 vegetables in the meantime is incredibly good. That will keep us well fed for a very long time. Like another 6 days. Or more, actually. Yeah, that's actually an incredibly good haul. Definitely worth the cost of 1 saw blade. I just wish this room could say the same thing. Oh well. Anyway, I think that's where we're going to have to end this video, but thank you all very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment with your suggestions, and subscribe if you have not already. My name is Pravus, and I will see you guys next time with more This War of Mine.